everyone, and welcome to Mommy Mondays. Today is the 5th of November, and here we are. So I have really big updates. So first off is we have another appointment this Thursday that we're super looking forward to because I get to find out when I get to find out the sex of the baby. I was told at first that at 18 weeks, so that would be next week. But now they were, when I called the other day, they told me that it might be at 20. So I was kind of like, the first time I found out, I got really upset when I called and they were like, oh, it might be 20 weeks. And I was like, no, I got really upset. And now I've come to terms with it. And I'm like, okay, you know what? If it isn't until then that's okay. But anyways, so then the other thing is, so apart from our appointment this week, is that I can feel the baby move. And I've been able to feel the baby move now for a while. So it's really funny because when I was reading the books, I like what to expect. Because we'll go to Barnes & Noble, I'll pick up the book and I just like peruse through it. It's like, oh, you know, some people confuse it for gas or something else, you know. But I feel, and I would feel movement. And I was kind of like, oh my God, I feel movement. But I didn't know what to attribute it to. And I was like, is it the baby moving? Is it not? And I'd be like, Victor, I think the baby's moving. You know, because it feels like I got gas, I guess. How nice, right? I thought, I'm going to tell it to my kid in the future, you know, when you were moving in my stomach, I thought you were gas. Thanks, Mom. But anyway, so yeah, I need to, you know, just accept it, that it's the baby moving. And it's actually really fun because I'm like, oh my goodness, dang, the baby is active. And yeah, I've also become very conscious of the fact that there's certain movements that I do and I feel like this space in my body and like obviously like in my stomach area where I'm like, that's uncharted territory. That has to be the baby because I didn't feel that space before. So I got a little pudge. I'm calling it a pudge. You know, if you see like my pictures and stuff, you kind of see like, you know, we got a little something going. Nothing too bad. What I do want to say about working out is, so it's still pretty much the same. I am a little conservative with my energy. Because I just want to be nice to myself. It isn't, I have to remind myself that it isn't the time to try to go all out, kind of like I was before being pregnant. And so just, you know, I took the weekend off. I didn't do any classes. And then when I came to the gym this morning, it was really interesting. I felt a little lethargic, but I was like, you know what? I'm doing everything I can. I'm keeping it moving, and that's what counts. And I have a couple more classes to teach later today, which I'm super excited for. And yeah, just being used to the fact that, you know, I'm going to start taking the back seat a little, but I mean, it's all good. And the thing about exercising is when I jump, everything on my body moves along with me. And with that being said, my boobs move more. I didn't think about it as much before. And so obviously because boobs are basically, I try to say basically and mostly at the same time, which came out to mostly. Because boobs are basically fat, when I started working out really hard the past year and a half, I noticed a reduction in the breast area. And the opposite tends to happen when you're pregnant. So now that I'm more full, it's really interesting because I'm like, is that kind of cleavage? Like, dang, these sports bras are getting a little tight. And I'm like, oh my God. And then the movement that comes with it. And I mean, it's not like there's a lot, but it's so much more than I was used to that I'm kind of like, ugh. So I can understand why some people people who experience discomfort in general because of the breasts moving throughout workouts. I mean, my sports bras are snug. Like I don't mess around. Like they're snug. But seriously, I'm just kind of like, why are they moving? I'm not used to this. Anyway, so that's always like fun. I eat a lot more. I've already shared that. My emotional state is a little harder to control. I feel like I was an emotional roller coaster this weekend, and yeah, I experienced really strong emotions, which I mean, I really try to rein them back. Especially ones like anger. Happiness, not so much, you know, but anger, like, you know, making sure that I don't blow my top off. And obviously, like, with the sadness part, like, sometimes I'll just cry. And I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. Like, obviously, when I saw the movie Queen, I was like, I kid you not, I had a napkin. I gotta do this. I had a napkin. This was me throughout the whole movie. I just did this and I just cried. This was me crying. And I left, and I just like removed my makeup. I had a little bit of eyeliner, some mascara, blush, and yeah, just like, anyways. So yeah, but I'm a big crier anyways to begin with. So that's my update. I'm super excited. Everything is good. I weighed myself Friday. I weighed 125. So when I went to weigh myself this morning, because, you know, I was like, how fun, and see what the weekend did to me too. I was going to guess my weight. And you know what I said? 155. I was like, girl, why would you say 155? Like, you're not at the end of your term. Like, what the heck? But then it turned out to be 131. And I was like, what? Like, 6 pounds? Where did that come from? Like, I'm all thinking of like, what am I wearing? I was wearing a sweater though in my defense. So I don't know. I'm just saying like, maybe a half a pound came from that. But, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I'm kind of like, you know what? This is a part of the journey. We about to gain some weight. And, yeah, so I'm just saying, it is what it is. It's all good. And actually feel much more comfortable about it. And actually last night I laid down and I was like on my side and I could see my stomach protruding a little, and I was like, babe, can you see my stomach? Like, look at me. So that's a lot of fun. I'm like, I have a stomach. I actually had a hard time falling asleep a little. Like I tried to sleep like on my stomach, but I kind of slept half on my side, but it was weird because I felt a little more discomfort than I usually would sleeping on my stomach. So I think we're almost getting to that time, but we'll see what happens. But I will leave y'all be. That's it for my Mommy Monday. And yeah, so far so good. So I'll let you guys know what happens next Monday about the sex of the baby. Oh, I'm so excited. And FYI, I'm due April 19th. Yeah. April, I'm an April baby. My twin is an April baby, surprisingly. My madrina de boda is an April baby, and she shares her birthday with my suegra. So I'm just like, that's 4 people in April already. If the baby wants to wait a little and be past the due date by like a week and a half, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna be over being pregnant, but I'm just like, I don't know anybody with the May birthday. Or at least I don't know 4 people in May, you know, that have a May birthday. Right off the top of my head. So I'm just kind of like, But I mean, I'll take the baby when it comes. No se aceptan devoluciones. I can't return that. And I'm like, no, get back in there. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna leave y'all be. I'm gonna take a little rest. Gotta wash my sapan. And you know, gotta do all the regular stuff on life. So I hope you have a lovely Monday. And until later, bye.